It is true that we know more about what is going on the surface of the moon than what is happening within our very own oceans on planet Earth. Seen as one of the most unexplored areas of the planet, our oceans are teeming with incredible mysteries and strange occurrences that have left experts all around the world baffled and amazed since their discoveries. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we will be discussing these strange mysteries in detail as we uncover 5 ocean mysteries that have been impossible for researchers to explain and may never be solved for the foreseeable future. The Tronco. Back on the 24th of October in 1924, a strange and unexplainable monster washed ashore after witnesses combing the beaches claimed to have seen an even more impossible to explain scenario playing before them. Out in the waves close to the shore, there appeared to be 2 large killer whales working in unison to attack an even larger creature in the ocean that not a single person standing watching could explain. The ocean monster was described as having a long and massive trunk similar to that of an elephant, a thick white fur wrapped around its entire body similar to that of a polar bear, and the bloated and massive body of a small whale. Given the massive trunk extending from the face of the white furry beast, many gave the creature the name of Tronco, and believed it to be a strange monster unknown by researchers of the time. Despite the body rotting away on the beaches for more than 10 days with a wide variety of people visiting the site, not a single scientist or researcher went to the body, and none of it was preserved for future study. This has led many to believe that perhaps the creature was nothing more than a large whale and a case of mistaken identity. Given the fact that nothing could have been preserved of the location, however, it is hard to assume that the creature was a case of mistaken identity, and the witnesses that recount the tale say so overwhelmingly so that that wasn't the case. Unfortunately, it appears that we may never know what the creature really looks like and where it came from, marking it as an impossible to explain ocean mystery. Today, many cryptic websites on the internet have removed the Tronco creature and accepted the rather half-hearted explanation of an old bloating carcass as the cause of the sighting, despite numerous witness claims more than detailing the strangeness of the creature. The Bear Lake Monster. Located on the border of the state of Utah and Idaho in the United States, there appears to be strange sightings of an underwater creature that has been referred to by locals as the Bear Lake Monster. According to witness reports, this creature is described as being a large serpent with legs more than 18 inches long that quickly runs across the shoreline. It would later surface that back in 1868, many locals in the region were interested in these strange sightings and so would go on to cause a full investigation on the matter that was led by church leaders in the area and other reputable sources of information. These investigators would go on to uncover many different accounts from people living on or near the lake that regarded the existence of the creature as fact, along with questioning some of the Native American populations in the region that told of ancient stories and myths about the lake and how it was inhabited by a serpent-like water devil. Other church leaders then quickly took interest in the creature and became obsessed with attempting to capture the strange serpent in an effort to parade it around as a real-life demon or devil that could be used to show the power of God in capturing the beast. A resident near the lake even proposed building a large baited hook attached to a cable of rope more than 300 feet long at the end of a large buoy so that could be used to help capture the creature. This rope could then be tied to a tree on the shore as a passive fishing hook, and that it would help to lead to the capture of this monster. Even today, sightings of the Bear Lake Monster continue, some even reporting that a large underwater bear moth had exited from the water and destroyed their camp while taking one of their horses underwater for a snack. The Ningen of Antarctica. Antarctica has always been at the centre of a wide number of different conspiracy theories among all groups from around the world. Interestingly enough, it appears that Japan is no stranger to these theories and have been at the centre of rumours surrounding the icy continent. It appears that over the past few years, stories of strange humanoid creatures living in Antarctica have slowly been circulating all around Japan. According to the Japanese whale industry, many crew members aboard so-called whale research ships have reported seeing strange humanoid creatures on the continent. Reports detail that when approaching near the continent of Antarctica, Japanese crew members will report seeing what appears to be large giants laying out in the ocean that appear humanoid in shape. These creatures are described as being 20 to 30 meters in length and completely white in skin tone. Others have often reported that the creature was originally mistaken as being a large submarine in the distance before getting closer and seeing hands, fingers, eyes, and a mouth. This led to the name of the Ningen by the Japanese crew, whereas others simply refer to these creatures as the Antarctic humans. To this day, not a single image of the creature has surfaced, and it continues to be a mystery of the Japanese crews that experience these occurrences on a nearly daily basis. The Loch Ness Monster. Although everyone knows the myths and legends tied around the Loch Ness Monster, many have made the connection to the creature's sightings, habits, and overall shape and size to that of the long since believed to be extinct plesiosaur. Oddly enough, scientists have recently discovered that another long since believed to be extinct species known as the vampire squid is still alive and well in much deeper parts of the darker ocean, and capable of staying down at depths previously unimagined. The reason why this find was extraordinary is the fact that the only known natural predator to the vampire squid in history is that of the plesiosaur. This could very well mean that given the fact that its resources never dwindled in history but were merely relocated to much deeper depths and areas located near island, this could very well mean that the strange sightings of the Loch Ness Monster could be nothing more than a small surviving species of the plesiosaur dinosaur that is still around to this day. In fact, back in the early 1900s, Japanese fishermen had caught a large creature in the ocean similar to that in look and design to that of a living plesiosaur that had been washed up near the beaches local to where they would fish. This led many experts to study the creature and believe that it could have been a descendant of the plesiosaur dinosaur from millennia past. Given the fact that a body, pictures of the body, evidence of a living plesiosaur species and its natural resource have all been found in the past century, this could very well mean that the dinosaur still exists to this day at depths previously undiscovered. Until new efforts can be made to explore deeper areas of the ocean, such as that of the Marianas Trench, the creature will continue to elude even the brightest minds and remain to be one of the ocean's many mysteries. The body of the Montauk monster. Although the city of Montauk has had its fair share of conspiracy theories in the past, it appears that reports have surfaced of a strange creature washing ashore known as the Montauk monster that appears to be a strange demonic-looking aquatic monster carcass on the shores of Montauk. Despite the creature having rested on the shores and being the centre of media attention, there were never attempts made to gather DNA evidence of the creature to accurately pin the origins of its species. Additionally, many believed that the creature could have been a product of a strange genetic manipulation test on the animal, given that the area of which the body washed up was located downstream from the Plum Island Animal Disease Center. Using the photographic evidence of the creature, researchers were capable of disproving the creature as being a raccoon, sea turtle without a shell, a large rodent, canine of any kind, or a sheep, proving that the skeptic explanations were not founded in their claims. According to William Rise, director of Stony Brook University's Living Marine Resources Institute, He concluded that the legs were too long in proportion to be a raccoon. The fur and teeth of the creature disproved it from being a sea turtle. The lack of large incisor teeth of the front of the mouth disproved it from being a rodent. The eye ridge and feet shape disproved it from being a canine, and the sharp teeth disproved it from being a sheep. Despite this gathered evidence from a lead researcher in the field of biology, many skeptics still publish and claim that the Montauk monster is nothing more than a washed-up raccoon or a sea turtle missing its shell. This ultimately proves that lack of true skeptic evidence into the creature overwhelmingly demonstrates the monster as being a well-founded ocean mystery that even biologists have trouble explaining. But what do you all think of these 5 strange ocean mysteries and the terrifying monsters that inhabit the waters of our world? Be sure to let us know in the comments down below, and be sure to share your answers and questions about the video to help grow our community and share insightful comments about the nature of these topics. Hopefully, as we continue to grow our community, we will one day be able to solve these unexplainable mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.